Welcome in. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday to you guys. How are you all doing this evening? Yes, a little bit of Halloween stuff. Awesome, Haley. Great to have you here for the live. I'm honored to be part of your life. What's up, miss you? What's up? It's Thursday, yeah. Yeah, for some of you, it's Thursday. Good morning to you, Mary. What's up, Tanya and Brittany? Sherry, Swati. All right. We got our decks shuffled. Let's go ahead and explain the breakdown of the live, and we will get right into it, guys. So, you have 3 options on how to get a reading with me on a YouTube live. The first one is completely free. All I ask you to do is be subscribed to me. So, the free readings are, this is what I need you to put in the comments to be eligible. I need you to make sure you put your name. I need you to make sure you put your zodiac, and then I need you to put a yes, no question. Yes, no questions. If you are somebody that's wanting a general energy pull, you don't have a yes, no question, that is going to be for my super chatters and my members, okay? So super chatting is a feature on YouTube Lives where you're able to send an exchange to a creator. I've decided to utilize this tool as a way to do energy exchange readings with you guys. If you are interested in getting a general pull, or if you want your reading, no shadow of a doubt to be, that will be for my super chatters, okay? So in the description of this live, I did make a breakdown on the exchange amount, aka how much you would like to send to me, and I am promising a certain amount of cards, energy, and time put into your reading. Now, the super chats start from $1 and go up as much as you choose. Please make sure to look at that breakdown chart so you know what the criteria is for what you are sending, okay? And lastly, but definitely not leastly, that is the members. Being a member is where you get exclusive access benefits to a individual creator's member-only media. My members receive prioritized readings. They're allowed to ask more than one question every live stream. They can ask for general polls. That's all of the benefits inside of live. Now, my members also receive extra monthly videos that are member-only exclusives. And there's about at least, literally at a minimum of 10 extra videos I upload every single month, specifically to my members. If you would like to become a member, you should be able to look at your button where it would say subscribe to me. It's going to either say, if you're already subscribed, now it should say join, or it should say subscribe plus. You click on that button, it's going to pull up the 3 different tiers I have set up to become a member. Alrighty? If you need a refresher on anything I just stated, please make sure you look at the description of this live. I will focus the rest of this time on bringing y'all the guidance, okay? And I do have some awesome moderators that are going to be in here that are going to help answer some specific questions and keep us all rolling. All right, so the way the live readings are, the way the free part works, as well as I do clusters of time. I do 30 minutes of free people, 30 minutes of super chatters, and we keep that flow. Last live stream, I left off with 3 super chatters. So they're going to be the first people I answer. We're going to let the first group of super chatters formulate, and we're going to do 30 minutes of free people, okay? So yesterday, or 2 days ago, I left off with Sonia as number 1, 𝗟𝗡𝗧 as number 2, and 𝗪𝗜𝗦𝗘 for number 3. And remember, guys, these are recorded, these lives. As soon as I get off, the recording gets uploaded, so you're able to go back and look at the readings again. Okay, I'm feeling called to start with my Halloween tarot. All right, so Sonia, you were wanting a love general reading. Sonia, you would like a love general reading today. What we got for you? All right, so currently you feel like you've been putting you're like, I gotta choose between real world and fantasy with this. There's a love connection where you were so entangled with their drama, their feelings, trying to make things happy for them, that you were robbing yourself of literal peace. You know, you've been wanting a sign that you've tiptoed enough. It's better to drop the bags and know that growth only from you two can come from you sending unconditional love, but not being present. It hurts, but it takes time to heal. And every time you allow this person to come back into your life, it's like, picture a scar. Picture like a cut on your arm, all right? And it's starting to heal. It's scabbed over, and now it's like where it's like that tender, like pink flesh. It's healed, but if you put enough pressure back on it, it's going to open back up. And that's the dynamic of this person with you. So you have to allow yourself to stay protected. They had a purpose in your life, but you are correct about moving forward. Okay. Now number 2. Number 2, that was 𝗟𝗡𝗧. She wanted a general energy pull as well. I feel like you're also on the vibe of love. You had a dream recently with somebody. And you're wanting to know what that's about. So you feel that, like, okay, so there's this person that's came into your, this is interesting. If it hasn't happened in the past week, it's about to happen this upcoming week, okay? But you're meeting somebody in person that you've already had a dream about. This is your realistic knight in shining armor. Okay, I say that because this is not somebody that wants to come whisk you off your feet and love bomb you. No, this is a person that gets you, has got themselves, is a balanced man. Somebody that's going to tell you when you need to be put in your place, but in a way where it's because it's complete out of respect and love for you. Somebody that will take when you put him in his place out of respect and love for him. It's felt between you two. you are allowing yourself to get out of your comfort zone. And if you haven't already met this person, within the next week, you will. And they're going to come blazing into your life. It's like blazing fire. So it may be somebody that's Linda, you're a Cancer. Well, why and you reunite this year? Well, why and you be able to reunite this year? I'm hearing next year. Now, it's not that far away. Next year's not that far away. We literally just started the 10th month of the year to date. Or, depending on where you are, it could have been yesterday for you, depending on what part of the world you're in. I'm hearing right now, coming together, it does not seem in the cards. There are other forces. There is like family wounds and etc. this person's going through. That would just make you butt heads. I hear both. There's projection on both sides about if the other person cared about me, they would message me more. They would try to talk to me more. You're both thinking the same thing. It's neither of you. This factor I do see in 2026. A self illusion on both of you being really like understood. These things don't happen overnight. Even if when we know we're actively working through something, that's like one of the middle steps. When you are actively knowing I'm working through this problem, I'm working through this addiction, I'm working through this mindset. It's half of the battle. you are going to meet again in 2026. Just let things go day by day. Focus on what you do have control over now. Okay? All right. And super chats are open, guys. Let me know if you can see the super chat button. I know there's been times in the past where people say it doesn't pop up. Just let me know if it shows. What's up, Kathy? Thank you for being a member. Honesty. You want to straight. You're like, I just need clarity. You're like, I don't need bullshit, fluff, blah, 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 blah. I need to know straight up what this person's doing, because they absolutely, like, your patience. You're like, my patience has been freaking, like, robbed. You're like, how much more patient can I be? I just want the straight up, no, yes, no. I'm not a person that does yes, no questions in the sense of just telling the word yes, no. I always give a further dynamic, so you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that explanation from me. That's how my process works. Can't help it. But let's try and make it lickety split. This is not going to change. The answer is yes, you are correct. You have to go ahead and separate from this. This person is a cycle repeater. They come in with excitement, with impulsion, and then they pull back, they retreat. This person may be the type of individual that only messages you at night, or when they're wanting something, or if they need something, in multiple different forms. And you used to be so suggestible to them, but now you're like, I've crossed that line. They know what I want. I've been patient. Spirit wants you to know that if this person was going to actively change, they would have chosen to by this point for you. There's been a line that can't be crossed. So yes, you don't need to hear another excuse. You don't need to hear another reason. However this person comes back in and out of your life, they are sending me the energy that there's another force on its way to you. Somebody that gives you balance, give and take. So go ahead and allow yourself to end that cycle. What I'm hearing, last thing for you, is they have not reached out to you in a while. But you know that they're going to, and part of you feels like they're going to reach out once I've finally, like, literally cemented in my brain, like, Spirit, if they don't come back by this day, or etc., that is my, like, final fucking sign. No, they're not supposed to be in my life. If they reach out a day after to me, then that guided moment you told me, I know it's a no from me. That's what they're wanting you to say. Okay, it's a yes, you're correct, that person so no longer be in your life. All right. Hi, Pooja. You're a Taurus, and you would like to know, will Hassan reach out to you? Is Hassan going to reach out to you? Is Hassan going to reach out to you? Yeah. Yeah, this person's actively gone. This person, the response has been delayed because there was something within themselves as well. They have gone ahead and faced like an inner demon. And instead of being scared or pretending it's not there, they've shook that hand with that demon and said, I'm supposed to help actually you too. You're a tool in my life. You're not a hindrance. You're a tool in my life. You know, this person, they've worn many different masks to this world for a place of protection, and you can see right through it. You can see down to their bone, to the core, who they are. This person is going to end up reaching back out to you. And guys, I know some form of an acknowledgement or like a wow. Well, there's somebody in your life clear as day that's a soul tie. There's been somebody where there's been blinds kept from each other. You've had them in your life for quite a while now. I wouldn't be surprised if it's been a year or a little bit over a year. But you probably didn't really start talking or anything till the past couple of months. Now, this is a friend right now in your life. This is a friend. You've never expressed admiration for each other in that form. But you telepathically know there's an attraction. And you both know that you want to share your energy with each other, but you want to go the right way. No love bombing this time. No being impulsive, red flags in a person, but also no fear of rejecting the green flags in a person, okay? The missing puzzle piece is you already have the face of who your next lover, soul tie individual is. And the confirmation you're going to receive is you're also part of the collective I've been channeling today, where in the next couple of days there's going to be a response. There's going to be a reach out from this person unexpectedly. And it's just the icing on top of the cake of what you felt, that there was something deeper between you two, but at first you never felt like it could be romantic. I mean, you're attracted to them. There's no question about that. It's because spirit blinded you. When you first met each other, there were other third-party dynamics involved. Both of you were going through karmic connections. Could not see each other at that time in that way. But this is dope, okay? The face of the person that is your next union, you've seen thousands of times. Spirit's gonna allow the rest of this week to confirm that for you. All right, Renike, you're a Libra. You just broke up with your partner. You wanted to know, does he feel heartbroken? Does he feel heartbroken? Yeah, so this is a man who definitely suppresses his emotions deeply. Now, he's not this vain leader. You know, he's kind of like a stoic energy. He's somebody more that is fair, is just, but very mute. A lot inwards going on that they just do not at all know how to express nor want to learn at this point in their life. He does feel heartbroken. He will not show that to you. That stoic energy, that face. But I also hear he's reflecting. I hear that he knows there was things on his end he could have done differently. And I feel him coming back. I feel him apologizing. Whatever way his apology is. Something authentic to him. Some people can't say the words "I'm sorry," but they show it. At the end of the day, As long as the person's being authentic and you really see the change, that's what matters. You don't want somebody to say sorry if it's fake, right? But if somebody's way of showing they're sorry is picking you every day, doing acts of service, words of affirmation of I care about you, I love you, but they can't say those words, you see that this is another person in life that helps you see life is not black and white. It's about intention. Everything in life is about intention. Everything. So absolutely feel some, some heartbreak, some regret, but I see somebody that's reflecting, and I do see patient. You be patient. There's going to be a reunion between you two. Remember, yes, no questions, guys. If you're wanting a general pull or anything that's not a yes, no question, you're going to need to super chat, okay? Or be a member of my community. Brittany Hall, you're an Aries. What's your next spiritual adventure? What is your next spiritual adventure? Okay, thank you for being a member. You're having a lot of anxiety about making a financial decision, but Spirit says you need to relieve grief mindset. You have to have a balance of work and play in your life. Your next adventure, there's something currently you're battling a lot of inner paranoia. Am I going to have the money? Should I do this? Life experiences happen once. Money comes and goes. If there's something you've been really like, I need to go see this part of the world. I need to go on this adventure. I need to have a new experience with people that I know, but also I'm hearing you're kind of like an energy of I want to meet new people. Like you may want to go do this adventure by yourself, actually. Very interesting. I see this is going to take a lot of physical activity. You could be visiting a part of the world in a sense, okay? But if it's not balanced, then it actually destroys the soul. Very interesting. This person is going to come back, not only just come back, but like a free version of themselves, an authentic version of themselves. There was so much in their head that they had been channeling that what I'm hearing for a very big part of their life, they just suppressed. But the past year of their life made them forced to see another side. And that side scared Mike for a little bit. So this person is going to come back. Your patience is worth it. This 10 minutes, guys, last call for super chatters. If you want 1000%, no shadow of a doubt, your answer on this live stream, you got only 10 more minutes. Anybody that super chats after the 10-minute mark will be the first answered on my next live stream, okay? 10 minutes. Okay, Ashish, you're a Capricorn, and you'd like to know, is the connection between you and 𝗨𝗏𝗧 over? You want to know, will you reconnect? Last time you spoke to her was last year. You guys going to be able to reconnect? Inner paranoia. Secrets being revealed. This person has a lot of work that they're still doing. I don't see this person's going to be reaching out to you soon. Like, I see them looking at you. I feel them in your presence. This means over a phone, though. This is like completely over a phone, the way that they see you. Even though you haven't spoken since last year, they're kind of somebody that stalks like your pages. There's a fake account that watches you. If you don't actually see their real name pop up all the time, I'm seeing they go back and forth from their real account and a fake account looking at you. Possibly even more to look at your stories and without them realizing, without you realizing it's them. But this person, I don't see them coming back with reconciliation anytime soon. There's a lot of inner paranoia, and there's really nothing you could do. Like, you would just be falling into chasing energy. This person is part of helping you in your life release need for control, okay? All right, Marquita, Aquarius, you'd like to know, will you gain financial stability? Are you going to gain financial stability? Breaking self-illusion, the work and play, knowing what you have to do. Is there a habit you have? I'm hearing that there may be something, it's like there's an answer to why your law of attraction with money and everything is kind of switched. You may have fallen into distractions, okay? Now, this could be a spending habit where, because you're not receiving, this is an interesting thing about humans. Sometimes, when you don't have financial security, that's when you start making bad decisions. Like, you start spending your money on nonsense things instead of priorities. But when you're financially secure, you feel no need to do that. You feel no need to try to buy outwards affection or etc. Spirit's telling me there's a habit you need to get in control. In control. So it may take quite a bit of time of no longer doing this, almost kind of like cold turkey energy. Now, depending on whatever this habit is, etc., it may be full force. You see the only way for your new beginning is keeping it out of your life. If this is a form of alcohol abuse or etc., some people, you have to know yourself. Some people can balance drinking alcohol and it not becoming their life, but some people can't. No matter if it's something like that or if it's a shopping addiction, I'm hearing that your finances, they are going to get better, but you have to notice the signs of what Spirit's sending you. What in your life are you over giving for either pleasure, distraction, etc.? Your finances will get better when you take care of your body better as well. That genuinely is an extreme thing people don't realize. The way you take care of your body, your temple attracts the same frequency. So if you're somebody that can be balanced, you got your work play like that, you're going to attract opportunities, people, and things like that. But if you're avoiding priorities and you go out and you look for vibrations of distraction, guess what? Those types of people are going to be what attract to you and experiences. Also, just because somebody's charming or whatever and comes up to you does not mean, like, if Spirit's telling you in your life that your soulmate's gonna find you and you're supposed to be at peace with fate and let them come to you, just because someone's charming starts ticking off a few of your boxes right when you meet them and you get that excitement, Spirit says don't go full force. You've done that in the past. You go, oh my God, this must be the one that's manifested. That is just part of the batter. It's just part of the ingredients to make the cake. You have to see if this person has all of the ingredients, and that takes time. So yes, you're going to meet a lover. There ain't no doubt about it. And you are going about it the right way, but the mindset, the where you're putting yourself, that's what needs to be upgraded. So go out for fun. Don't go out looking for love. And notice the patterns of men that you, like the things you used to register as green flags that have always been red, like men who need a serious amount of control. There's a difference between standing your ground, having self-respect, knowing what you will and will not deal with, versus being a tyrant and needing full control of a person or of a room to feel okay. That's just weak. That's this actual real insecurity. So I do see you being able to anticipate love coming in 2026 for you. All right, guys, that's it for the super chatters that are going to be answered for today. I'm going to go ahead and write down whoever put themselves on the list. Anybody else after this point will be first answered on the next live stream, okay? All right, let's see who put themselves on the list. All right, Liv, you're number 1. All right, Shade Nasty, you're 2. Number 3 is Tracy. Number 4 is Marie. All right, so that's it for our official super chatters tonight. Anybody else after this point will be the first answered on my next live stream. All right, so we're going to switch now to my Halloween Oracle for the super chatters. Number 1, Liv. Let's go ahead and give you a general love reading. I feel like you're looking for a general love reading. It'd be a perfect person on your mind. This person's perfect for my mind. The joy of rejoice and illumination. A masculine that's balanced within his feminine. Down to his bone. He has a lot of joy in this world. He wants to persevere with you. There's a specific person on your mind. And I see them being somebody that bears gifts with you. Brings joy. Not all shits and rainbows. Somebody that's willing, but like they said, they see down to your core, to your bone, which means they see through the face you show the world. We all show the world a face. It's an authentic version of us, but it's not the full. That's part of protection of self, of not letting everybody into your bubble. Okay, this person wants to let you into their bubble. I do hear Spirit says you both see very far in the future together, but don't go fast. God, so many people can really put a lot of stunts in relationships or things that are meant for them because they want it to happen so fast. They want to control how everything happens. It's a subconscious thing. This person and you, there's a soul tie connection. You're destined to meet in every life. You need to let everything else formulate from there, though. It doesn't matter right now if you're twin flames. It doesn't matter if you're divine, whatever. Those things, those names, they matter, but they do not matter as much as people think. He has a purpose in your life. They have a purpose in your life. This masculine is a soul tie. All right. Number 2, Shade Nasty. You would like a general love reading. You're a Leo, and your own name is Karina. Got you. Okay, these 2 came out for you. Something in your life's not changing, but Spirit says it's actually the calm before the storm. Something actively behind the scenes is going in your benefit. You don't realize it, though. This is regarding love and a new work opportunity. It's 2 things. Spirit is opening the blinds for you for a love connection, but also there are people higher up in whatever you do for work that have their eyes on you for something that's a very big opportunity. Something that's going to make you have to be heard. Your voice is going to be your biggest tool in whatever this opportunity is. But regarding your love life, okay, they needed you to know that. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being clear and authentic to yourself. But eternal love, there is a person that Spirit says there's a possibility of seeing your days with every day. Somebody that pushes into your book, doesn't stay in the background of it. Before 2026 is over, there's going to be a new love dynamic that formulates in your life. Now, I don't see you guys going into commitment until 2026, which is a good flag. But absolutely expressing what you feel and knowing that there's more and that you've met way before this lifetime. There's a purpose why you're in each other's life. You don't really know how long it's going to be, but at the same time, you don't care because you feel like there's nothing that can stop this if you choose each other every day. That's true unconditional love. I'm excited to see your life spice up in 2025, the rest of 2025 regarding love. All right, now we got number 3, Tracy. You'd like to know, is there a reason why you keep seeing Chris's name? Missing, but maybe you don't. Store, go to my website. That is linked in my bio of my YouTube channel, offprintmint.com. Alrighty? This is where I'm going to conclude the live reading today. We're going to make it a short stream. Now remember, guys, I'm testing. I'm going to be here or there testing out earlier times, but 80% of the time, 70-80% of the time, I get on YouTube live in between like 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so notate that in your mind. Make sure you're subscribed to me so you and have your notifications on so you know when I go live. But you guys have a great rest of your night, morning, evening. I actually will be going on a TikTok live after this as well. So if you're somebody that has a TikTok and would like to join us over there, I'll see you there in like about A little bit less than 10 minutes. But all right, you guys have a great rest of your night, morning, evening. I'll see you next time. Let's get it.